You don't know what to think about Eddie, do you, Ornery? Huh? Yeah. I know. You got somebody else in here. What would you think if I brought Eddie every day? Huh? Good thing I didn't bring Bill. I think you'd have really flipped out there, Cat. All right. Ooh, doggies, that thing's messy. I think I'm gonna clean that up a little bit. Just gonna wipe it up. I'm gonna totally redo it once I get my gauges. I think you'll like how I do my gauges for these. I make a whole new panel that goes inside the bezel. I've done a few of them now, but I want it somewhat clean. Now I gotta try to figure out where a headlight switch is. And of course, they're little bitties, so there is a factory rear view mirror. I don't like the aftermarket that I got on there, so I might as well change that too. Do a little bit of cleanup. Another set of wiper arms for it. I'll just leave that right there. Let's see. I don't see any headlight parts up there. Here's a headlight. Don't need that. Steering. Another washer bottle holder. Here is the choke plate. I think I've got a few marker lights. And tail lights. Now what'd you jump down there for? Get back up there. What are these screws? Window crank. See, I really need to go through this stuff up here. Well, here is an ashtray, but the cover's not on it. E-brake with cable. All right. I know I've got a cover for it. It is so dark up here. Okay. Nope, both the same side. I should have more. Here's one of my Indy shifters. That one's kind of boogered up. More tail lights. Door handles. Heater controls that I don't need. 55 truck headlight bezels. And a couple more glove box brackets. Alright, there's one of the flappers. This is the gauge cluster harness. Man, I could have swore I had more smalls. Another e-brake and more marker lights. Like I said, guys, I've parted out. I couldn't even tell you how many of these trucks. Now I know I am missing parts somewhere. Another heater control. Hey, there's a deluxe headlight button. I wonder if the rest of it's in here. It does not look like it. Do you guys remember where I seen that headlight switch? Was it in this box? I'm gonna put these over here because they do get damaged pretty easy. You know what? I think that's a windshield wiper. Yep, that's the windshield wiper. I don't need that. I got a deluxe. junk Holley carburetors. Well, some of them are really good carburetors, but I will not use them. Holley is the death of classic cars. Hey Randy, I thought you was going on a race. Oh, maybe you are. Maybe you're getting it ready. Okay. Well, let's see. Headlight trims. I don't know what's in that. Kind of hard to open it one-handed here, guys. What do we got? Oh, lug nuts. Stock lug nuts for a Ram. Brand new mirrors. Peep style mirrors. You know what? I was hunting for that the other day. Front end bolt kit. I'm gonna have to do some research to see if I can't figure out where all my parts went, because I can't find half of them. Clutch assemblies, pedal assemblies, gas pedals. What is this? Passenger door. Floor tunnels. License plate bracket. I think that's fleet side, but I'm gonna modify it so it fits mine. There's my visors I gotta redo. I got them out yesterday. Yeah, nothing in there. Alright, let's this is crazy. I know I've got more parts somewhere. Here's my highway mirrors I'm gonna put on there. Got to clean them all up, paint them and all that stuff, but I wonder if they're in this. Let me get this up on the desk up here. Found my grenade. More headlight bezels. Deluxe steering wheel trim ring. Another mirror. I'll look to see which one I like better. Cab light. Hey, looky there. That's it. Awesome. I'll just put my button on there for the deluxe, and here is a semi-deluxe windshield wiper, but mine's got the deluxe ring on it, so ooh, that's a rarity. 1 year only. Who can tell me what they are? They are for a 66 Chevy truck. Who can tell me what they are? And this is... What you doing, Ornery? Trying to get away from Eddie? Man, I've got parts for days. What are you doing, girl? Got parts for days. I just got to figure out where those days are. That's for the heater. I don't need that. Let's see what we got in this bag of goodies. Cigarette lighter. I'll take it. Another trim knob. Glove box pivot bushings. I'll take that down there just in case I need it. An original dome light. Original ignition switch. All right, well, I got what I needed. Take these down. So, the only difference between a standard headlight switch and a deluxe is this knob. Pull it out like that. Take the new one. Why in the world's it not clipping? It should just clip right on. There we go. I just wasn't pushing strong enough. That is the only difference. Now, that trim ring is a little bit loose. I can take care of that, but I want to clean it all up when I'm ready to finish it out anyways. Hang tight, because I'll show you how to fix that. I got to do the same thing to the windshield wiper. Alright, we're going to pop that out. Can you see the gauge? Yes, you can. All right, now take the lock bolt out. And it's been so long I cannot remember. There we are. Headlight goes all the way to the left, I guess. Been so long since I've messed with the stock dash. And I believe, if I remember right, the wipers are right next to it. But this one here is a cigarette lighter. This one's supposed to be the ignition switch, but I got a plan for that one. This one is supposed to be the choke, and I got another plan for that one. So, headlights, wipers, a plan, and a lighter. I've got a couple deluxe lighters where this is real similar. It matches really close. Alright, I'm going to take this and lay it up in there. I can't remember, I might have to take the headlight switch back out, but I don't know. What is that? Got a courtesy light there that I need to remove. These trucks didn't have courtesy lights. That's one thing that is really nice to have at night. There. Now it should go in place. Go. All right, now the wipers. Whoops. All right, I need my little bitty screwdriver. Well, I don't know why it did that. That off. Pull the little ring off. And then this slides up right there. Just like that. If you can get your fingers to work, that is. There we go. Alright, and then you put this back on like that. Okay. Now I'm going to put just a couple screws, mainly so I got a ground. Now remember, all this is going to come right back out eventually. I got to get the right screws for it. They are countersunk stainless screws that go in this. If anybody's watching from Speedway Motors, I need a gauge set with GPS speedometer, because I'm going to position them in here. Yeah, that would be awesome. Okay, now I got my headlights, my wipers, my cigarette lighter. Now I got to find that plunger. I believe that might be in my desk. One of these days I'm going to organize this shop, all these parts. Let's see. I can't do nothing with these wires until I get my gauges, so I know what I'm hooking up and what I'm not. But this wire set right here is my headlights. I need to look in the book again at the 94 wiring harness and see which wires go where, and then I need to pin the plug for my headlight switch, and then that will be right back up here where it needed to be. Awesome. Get this, that's my dimmer, so these wires will also be tagged in. I got to cut the plugs off, tag these wires into the switch. And these trucks, when you turn the parking lights on, that's the only thing on. Front and rear running lights. When you turn the headlights on, all the parking lights go out. I repin these to where when you turn the headlights on, the running lights stay on as well. So, yeah, awesome. Well, at this point, I'm going to say I need to start getting this thing to where I can move it if I need it. The heater core hoses need hooked back into itself so they don't spray like it did yesterday. And pick my tools up. Alright guys, I've had a busy day. I have not touched anything in over 3 hours. I think I'm just going to postpone my members video. There's some other stuff I want to get done on this, so I'm not going to put a 10-minute video out for members. I just can't do it. I did notice that my battery charger is not charging. I don't know why. It don't make any sense. It flipped the... Yeah, see right there, it should be going crazy. I just don't know. I think I need to get me an old school battery charger. I hate these new ones, got all that safety crap in them. But the battery's low, so the wipers are a little slow. I was showing Dad, he was here. I was showing Dad, he goes, man, that is slow. I said, well, the battery's kind of low. I also noticed the bushing in this is a little loose, so I'm gonna look at the other couple sets that I got up there and see if any of them's in a better shape. This one's a lot tighter, so that one there's a little loose. I also got to bring my wipers in because I want to test them, see how they work. But hang tight, I will continue this video after I'm done working during the week. I'll come over and do a little bit each day. So hang loose, guys. Well, guys, notice something's missing over in this right here, this general area. Yeah, I had to do a little bit of cleaning. I moved this over here. I'm gonna end up needing in that corner by the end of the week. So let's see. Hey, the Nomad changed. This don't look much like a Nomad. I moved this in here. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and work on this in here in the evenings. Keep it out of my sight during the day. You know, gotta keep that temptation down. If it's in your face, you want to work on it. So I brought it in here. I'm going to continue working on that stuff. Come on. Come on. You want in here? I still have not been able to get that battery charged. I think I'm going to see about getting me a good battery charger. I might go to CarQuest and get one of theirs. That way it's a local warranty thing. But yeah, I kind of looked at the windshield or the headlight wiring early this morning. I need to convert those wires over to, where did it, oh, to these. I got the schematic for the 60 to 66. I just got to bring it up, and then that one, you know, research which one's which, and then pigtail a plug on there. I don't know if I have a plug upstairs. I might. That way it's an actual plug, but you got to change them anyways in order to pigtail the running lights into the headlights. So I don't know. I might just make a plug. I figure if it's in here, it's out of the way and not getting, you know, dusty like me. I don't want to see my motor all dusty because those things suck to clean. But I just spent half a day sanding on the roof of Pandora. That's looking good. Look how low she is. She low. All right. I do plan on working on this thing this week, the Blue Mule that is, and getting some good footage on it, hopefully. And yeah, stay tuned, more members videos coming up. make sure you check your membership. I've lost a few members and I don't understand that. It could be the bank thing again, I don't know. But all right, till the next one, have a blessed day.